Welcome to another episode of Ozfish. Welcome aboard the bass boat. Dave here. I'm up my favourite dam again this afternoon. It's real early in the day, about 12:30. Just working along the edges with a TN. It's nice and overcast today, which I really like. Temperature's down a bit, so yeah. First little fish for the day off the edge. On the TN50 rigged weedless. Always healthy little fish up here. Beautiful fish, the Aussie bass. Here's how I use a plastic, fishing right up in the shallows on these small fish. Just a fish arrow. 2-inch, awesome lure. Now I'm belting right up, hitting, counting 2 seconds, some jerks, and what I'm doing, I'm really shaking the rod. There you go. Bit of that like Carl Jockism technique where, you know, like I'm just really shaking the rod, and what it does to the plastic is it just makes it shimmer, like, you know, really shimmering the bass. They really love that. I think they pick it up on their lateral line, they smoke in on it, like works unreal on small fish. And yeah, I've belted so many like really big fish on the plastic, so it's a great simple bit of like bass fishing kit to get your head around. Yeah, they're just on it straight away. And as I drop off the face of the weed bed, I'm just slowing it down a bit, trying to get it down in the water column. There's plenty of bass on the sounder here. I'm only in 17 feet off the edge of the weed. But yeah, soft plastics, they're just like, trying to rip it through the weed there as well. I can see the weed floating on the surface there, so sometimes I'll smack it to get the weed off it. Yeah, it's where they live. 2-second drop, a couple of sharp jerks. Just gonna let it sink down through the water column. Hit the bottom here in 17 feet, I can see bass on the sounder. Yeah, they're such a versatile bit of kit because you can fish them, you know, like from, yeah, like 1 foot down to like 30, 35 feet. you know, 40 feet. You let it get down. So get into the plastics, man. They're epic. Epic in the winter. All year round, really. A bit better fish just off the edge. Oh, got him up. Got me into the weed there early. The back, me drag off a bit. Yeah, you can see where they're living. Like, yeah, right in that weed. Yeah, on the paddle tail. Little fish. Maybe 32, 33. But yeah, I mean, you know, like, catching fish like this is, you know, it's cool because, man, the sun is straight over my head. And it's actually, it's pretty warm today, so if I can catch them like that, you know, right in the middle of the day, I'm pretty stoked. You know, like, yeah, they're living in different spots in the dam, you know. A lot of fish are living right in the weed, tucked up into it, right on the edge, right on the faces of the weed. Some are living down on the, you know, the trees and stumps down deep. Some are on the rock walls, you know, down deeper and that sort of thing like that. But it's kind of like a fun way to start your day. I've probably caught about 7 or 8 fish so far. I've only been out for about an hour, so see how I go. They're living in these weed pockets. Yeah. Beautiful kind of bass territory. And of course, them smaller bass, you know, yeah, they love a soft plastic. Work really aggressively over the top of the weed. It's another really good technique, you know, like. Feisty little fella. Need to get him a bit bigger. Little tiny fella. He was way in. Oh. Yeah, they must hear the lure hit the water. And yeah, they're on you within a second or two. Clicking me bail arm over even before I hit the water. Yeah, it must be like a profile thing with the smaller bass. Like, I'll belt that TN50, caught 4 small fish, but belting the 60 and really shallow where the smaller fish are. Yeah, they're not really on it, so must be size. Straight out the weed, man. Oh, just going around the boat. Plenty of bass on the sounder. Not too bad, I can feel his tail beating. Best one for today so far. baby. On the TN weedless. About 36. There's a fish next cast. Here's a little bit bigger. Yeah, maybe a 38. Nice and solid. Yeah, the TN50 rigged weedless. It's one of my all-time favourite lures, particularly really early in the day. But yeah, I'll let this fish go. And what I'm going to do is like trap for young players. I've probably caught about 6 or 7 fish, 8 fish on this TN. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just cut it off and actually re-rig, because yeah, they'll start to sort of fray your knot and that kind of thing like that. And yeah, you know, you're working really hard on the bass and you don't want to lose a trophy fish. So you know, after you catch about 8, 9, 10 fish, make sure you re-rig, retie. Little tip. Similar size fish. Hard to sting a big one today. Down deep. Here we go. Oh. Fish about 36. Out of 10 foot of water. So many of these like smaller fish around. So many fish around about this size, like 28, 30s. Yeah, they're laying just on the edge. Right on the edge of the wall of the weed. Fish like this. Unbelievable, every cast. Oh, it's just been a day of small fish. Haven't been able to sting a 40. Just all these feisty little fellas like this. Unbelievable. Must caught 30 bass today. All sort of similar size to this, you know, like, yeah, mega dark fish. Like, living in the weed, straight out of the weed. Man, haven't been able to crack a 40 in 2 trips. Must caught 60 fish, but no 40s and above. Very disappointing.